Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial on how to make a mod pack for Minecraft. It's the second tutorial I've posted on this channel. The other one seemed to go fairly well and people seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to make another one. Now this one is, as you've already know, is to make a mod pack, and we'll be using the Technic Launcher to do it. And it's a Forge mod pack. So the first thing you need to do is, all the links will be in the description, you need to go onto this website. If running this thing, that's just my recording thing, you need to go onto Minecraft Forge downloads and downloaded whichever version you want for what mods you want in it. So for this one I'm downloading the 6.4, and I always download the recommended one, because that one seems to always work best. And you don't want to get the installer or whatever, get universal. And once you've got that, it will download this thing on. So let's just put that thing to the side, because you don't need to worry about that yet. Right, so first of all you need to make a new folder. We'll just name it Modpack. And it is so simple because you just open it up just like that. So yeah, okay, so now once you've done that, you'll be greeted with an empty folder. So what you need to do is you need to make some new folders in this. So you need to call one bin, and if you've ever installed mods before or something, you'll always know there's a bin folder you have to go into for some reason. So what you want to do is you want to drag and drop this forge thing into here and then go back, and you also want to make a new folder called mods. Simple as that. And then what you want to do for this thing here, this Forge universal thing, you want to rename it to something like Modpack. I don't know why, you just have to, so don't ask. Right, so then once you've done that, for this you are going to need a program like WinRAR or WinZip or something to do it. So what you need to do is you need to highlight both of these things, but first I'm an idiot, but first we need to actually add our mods. So you can easily just add a mod by googling it or choosing what mods you want. There's probably a list somewhere if you search the internet, but here I have got the mods, the furniture mod. So all you do is put it in the mods folder, and it will either be a .zip file or a Java thing like this one, .jar. So once you've done that and you've added your mods in, now I recommend that you do like so many mods at a time so that you don't get conflicting things and all that, because if you don't know, which you probably won't by the time this is uploaded, I've made my own complete mod pack which we are using for our series War for 7. So go head over and watch that. The playlist is on the main channel. So now what you want to do is you want to highlight these things like this, just by dragging and clicking, it's not really that hard, and you want to right click and click add to archive. Now here you want to make sure that on this thing here saying archive format you click zip, and archive name just leave it as modpack.zip like that. There you go. Right, so now this is where you're going to need a program called Dropbox, but you can either download it or use it online. I use it online. You can see here all these other ones that I've done before. Yeah, so Dropbox, it's free. You get so much space in it, and it's really easy to use, so you can just make an account straight away. So what you want to do, once you've got a Dropbox account, you'll be greeted with this screen. You won't have all these folders. You'll just have just a couple. But what you want to do is you straight up want to click the upload button, and then you want to click choose files, and then once you've chose the files, you want to go to wherever this zip pack here, this zip thing, modpack zip.zip is, and for those that is in modpack on the desktop, and then you click that. So you click it and then click open, and it will start to upload it to Dropbox. Now depending on how many mods, it will take longer, but we've only got one, so it's not going to take long at all. Alright, so just wait for this to be done, just a couple more seconds. Right, okay, so that's done. So let's just leave that there for a second. Now the next thing you're going to need is to go onto the Technic website, which is www.technicpack.net, and you're going to need to create an account. There'll be a create account thing up here, and once you've made an account you'll be greeted with the main menu like this. And what you want to do is you want to go into Modpacks, just hover over it and go down to create a mod pack. So we're just going to name it, let's just name it YouTube, and the version we are using is 1.6.4. This hidden pack button means is it viewable to the public or not, because there's a huge list of them on the actual website if you browse mod packs there. And the description here, you can put anything you want, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put YouTube mod pack video smiley face, and then you just need to agree to the submission things, because you always have to, and then you create the mod pack. And a mod pack with that name already exists. Brilliant. So we will name it SNC YouTube, and just quickly redo that. I'll just put sub. I agree. Right, so once you create the mod pack, it will start loading away. And I will warn you, this website's temperamental and is really just a pain in the bum. So what you see here, you see this pack will not show in the mod pack index until it is properly configured, either set a URL or zipped, blah 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 blah. And you can see there's no URL thing here, which is what we will need later. So this is where you're going to need the Dropbox. So this thing here that we've uploaded, it will appear in your list. And what you need to do is you need to right click it and click share link. Now a lot of people sometimes go wrong with this, but what you need to do, this thing here, completely ignore it, just click the X. And the download button, completely ignore that as well. You want to right click it and click copy link address, this one right here in the list. And once you've done that, you can, oh, just ignore my thing. Once you've done that, you go back onto this website and you need to click edit on your mod pack, and you'll be greeted with this screen. And basically here, this is where you can make full pack descriptions, change the name and edit everything with it. So here you can see we've got our pack name, what version it is in. So if you make a mod pack and then you update it to the next version of Minecraft or something, you can put version 1.1 to show that it's been updated since last time. We'll worry about that in a sec. Short description, that's what we put at the start. Pack description, that's the full one. Change log, permissions, if you want to like put permissions what people, so you can say you can use my mod pack or something or other like that. So the mod pack logo, this one is what will appear if we went pack a page. You saw there was like this logo here, that's what it will be. And the pack background is, well, you'll see later when we put it up. But this thing here, the pod pack location, is what you need to worry about. In this bit you need to right click and paste the Dropbox thing you put in, and it should look something like this. And you can tell if it's right, so if you just scroll across here, you can see here it says modpack.zip. Right, so now we can go down and save modpack. And if something here goes wrong and it says not saved successfully, just do it again. It's really bad and buggy. So once you've got that, it says pack successfully saved, and then you click here again to take you back to your main screen. And now you see there's a platform URL here. So we'll worry about that in a sec, but for now you need to open Technic Launcher, which could be anywhere, it could be on your desktop, whatever. But for me, let's just leave that there for now. For me, I've got this little thing, it's called Object Doc. It is brilliant, only costs a tenner, and I've got all this thing across the top, and I've got this thing down here, which is my documents, programs, so it's brilliant. So I've got all my games in here. So I click, and if you're wondering, the actual links are on my other monitor over there. Right, so you need to just go onto Technic Launcher, like this, and the Technic Launcher will start to load up. Right, once you're on the Technic Launcher, if you haven't been on it before, just log in with your Minecraft account and you'll be greeted with this screen. Just ignore that. And you'll probably be greeted with something like this, and you've got all of these pre-made packs. So you've got Techit, Hexit, Attack of the B Team, Vaults, Yog thing, and then this default. And as you can see, I've already added some extra ones. I got this World War II entropy. That's what we was using for War of the 7 before. I got some Captain Sparkles mod pack, and this is our current mod pack, Satnav pack. So what you want to do on this screen to add your own is you want to click this button here that says Add New Pack. But it'll say here, paste the platform URL. That's when you go back up onto this. If you saw that, I was watching Yogscast on the other screen. So here you just click this button to copy it. Go back into, oh, let me minimize you. Go back into the Technic Launcher and go here and just click paste. And here you see it's fetched it and it says the mod pack's called SNC YouTube, and it's all worked. So you just click Add Mod Pack, and it will put it in the lead. Now this is what I mean when you have the logo and background thing. So this is the logo, and this is what appears on the background. So if you look on our Satnav pack one, this is the Satnav pack logo, and you've got the Satnav pack background with all of the main Satnav cast members in it. So now once you've got this thing here, all you need to simply do is select it so it's on here, and you have these buttons underneath it. Just don't worry about them. But if you're using a lot of mods, one thing you should probably do is add more RAM to your game, and you do that by clicking this cog up here and then just selecting memory here and selecting. I'm using 3 gig at the moment because that's what I'm using. So then you just click play, and it will start to slowly install it. So you see it'll start doing this bar on the right. It goes through all this verifying stuff, and the more mods you have in it, the longer it will take, basically. So we've only got 1 mod, so it's going to take no time at all. So let's just wait for all the stuff. Now it starts installing Minecraft, does all that, and you can see it's done already for us. You'll probably have to wait a bit longer if you want some more. So then Minecraft will pop up and you'll be on Mojang screen. Just wait a few seconds for it to come and arrive. Here we go. Just put your full screen. And as you can see now, we're on. And you've got mods. Forge mod. And you can see this is the version we used. A bit. 6.4, got all this thing. And 4 mod. If you go into mods, you can see you've got whatever the hell that is. So I think that's just a Minecraft thing. We've got Forge installed. And then here, the furniture mod. So if we just go and make a single player world, I'll just call it hello. Let's just make it creative. And we create the new world and log in as soon as it builds the train. We'll be greeted into the game, and as you can see, thank you for downloading. Oops. And you press E, and you see now you've got this 2 thing at the top, and if you scroll across you can see furniture mod's been installed, and we can get some tables, get a nice Christmas tree. Look how nice that is. Table in a Christmas tree. And that is basically how you make a mod pack. If you find like bugs with it, or it comes up with crash reports, that happened for me a lot, and I got really frustrated trying to fix all of these mods. What I recommend is don't add too many mods at a time. Only add about 5 or 6 at a time, then upload it, test to see if it's worked, then add the next 6, upload that, test to see if it works, and so on. And if there's like conflicting IDs, I don't know how to fix that. I tried but I couldn't. And some mods just aren't compatible, or you require other mods, and it'll tell you what to do. And if it ends up crashing, there'll be a crash report, and you can pretty much copy and paste that into Google and it'll give you an answer. So that's pretty much what I did, and I made a mod pack just like that. So yeah, also for our mod pack for Satnav pack, which is used in War of the 7, I had to make a server for it, otherwise it's not multiplayer and it isn't much of a war. So leave in the comments below if you want to see a tutorial on how to make the server for the mod pack, so how to make a forge server. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You'll just enjoy me jumping from tree to tree, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Bye! Ah. What's that? What?
Hello!
What's that?
Oh, we found you.
What the hell? He's got a monocle. Do you hurt your eye?
Shut up.
So you wouldn't have any food, will you? I'm almost starving to death.
I got Doritos.